is Dr. Hooper at RealTime Lab. I'm going to be explaining how to take a sample for NAIR, or anterior nose collection for COVID-19 for RealTime Lab processing. In your kit, you will either be using your own requisition or RealTime Labs requisition, and make sure that you have the proper patient name, date of birth, all the information needed, and then you will have a tube, depending on who makes the solution for the COVID-19. They'll either be clear or they'll be colored, that has the minimal and essential media for the virus. And they will also have a swab that will be present in the kit. Some of the swabs, or some of the kits, have 2 swabs, others just have 1. But you're only going to use 1 for both NAIRs, or both sides of the nose. When you do this, you make sure that the tube that you get, this is a large one that comes in some kits, but you will have markings and you'll have to say the patient's name and date of birth. We need 2 identifiers on this tube. And then the swab will come in a container such as this here. You will take the swab out, and you do not have to go up to as the president said, take it all the way up to the nasopharyngeal area and then turn right at the eyeball. What you do is you put it into the NAIR and go as high up, and then that you can sense that the patient is comfortable, and then you're going to rotate it 4 to 5 times, such as this, and rotate it. And then you're going to move it to the other side with the same swab and do the same thing again. Then you're going to take it out. You're going to open the tube, put it in the tube, and then on the swab is a little marking that shows where you can break it and bend it, and it stays in the tube then, and you will have part of it gone with you. The rest of it goes in the tube. Shake it up, put it in the biohazard container, and send it on its way with the requisition. And if there's any problems, make sure that you can ask one of the supervisors in your area, or else you can call me on my cell phone, 972-533-4494. Or if you have any questions prior to going to the collection sites, email me at Dennis, DENNIS, .Hooper, HOOPER, at RealTime Lab, RealTimeLab.com. This is a simple technique. However, it can be misconstrued sometimes. So the goal is to go into the anterior part of the nose, as up through to the middle part of that. Don't go all the way up and as you do for nasopharyngeal swabs. 4 or 5 times around each NAIR, and put it in the tube, send it on its way. Thank you again.
2 questions, Dr. Hooper. Number 1 is, what requisitions should they be sending in?
They should be sending the RealTime Lab requisition that you have with the, if you're with Methodist, they have the requisitions for RealTime Lab that you will have the patient's name and collection time, date of birth. The doctor on that requisition is in our system, and I'm sorry I can't remember her name right now, but everyone from Methodist is under that doctor's name for collection. so you don't have to fill that in. If it's a Methodist patient, it will accept it under her signature here.
Second question was, if the patients wanted to do the swabbing themselves, should they be allowed to do that?
They cannot do them at the present time. CDC, NIH, and CMS have said that they cannot accept the laboratories cannot accept any specimens in which the patient has done them themselves. I've talked with FDA and they are working on getting something available, but nothing has been approved, either EUA, emergency use authorization, or otherwise, for patient to collect in any site.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Hooper. This is
Okay.
very instructive.
Thank you again, and this will be available through various sources to review.